So good news all around, everybody. Good news all around. Shall we be off then?
Locke just kind of looks around and said, "Hey, for once it wasn't me. I don't know what to say about this. It just feels out of place. I should teach you for stealing or something. I don't know."
So now we must go back to where we came. We've kind of successfully adventured through all of this area. We were rewarded with plenty of information, I feel.
We have to go back to the friggin' maze. I hate that place.
So there's a couple ways you can do it. There is one door at the end of the hallway where we were battling the many different fears, or we can go back the way we came, past the chain guy, or potentially another way to get back to the room of many rooms. So up to you all. Randy looks at Cat and says, "Do we go forward or do we go back?"
We can see what's forward.
Good idea. So you extend down a long hallway, past the pyromania room, past the spiders and the snakes, and a flight of cracked, crooked stairs winds down past a door into the knot. As each step descends, they grow increasingly slippery.
Great.
Brady goes, "I think we should be careful."
Yeah, I'll go extra slow.
Do you guys keep going down the slippery stairs, or do you turn back?
Yep. Nope. Gonna go down. Probably
roll
much
acrobatics.
faster than anticipated.
So Locke first. He should be fine. And then Carrick.
I assume we're doing acrobatics rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Oh, this is going to be funny.
I think you're going to be fine.
13 and 16. Yeah, so that's like 29 for Locke.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he wasn't the one I'm worried about.
Brady's not great either. He could fall and slip pretty easily. Roll for Johannes and the dog and everybody.
Come on, big money.
Unless they decide not to go down.
Oh, no, not bad. 15 for Carrick. That's not terrible.
He's able to hold his footing.
Throck got 7.
God damn it, Throck.
Johannes got 14.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh my freaking word.
What's up, buddy?
Brady rolled a 1.
Arathil got
On his do not slip
12.
As we descend, suddenly you hear Brady go, "Ah!" as he flies down the stairs. Because I'm falling!
Yes, that's true.
Brady sustains
Now,
6 damage as he plunges into a filthy pool of muck below. As you see Brady fly by, you notice Throck loses footing, and roll a percent We'll say 25% chance he knocks one of the others in with him.
It's a 7.
High or low? High or low?
High.
High is that he knocks someone in?
Yeah.
97.
So you got Locke, Carrick, and Johannes. Roll a d6. Divide by 2.
I rolled a 1.
So Locke gets knocked in and Throck falls through, which actually makes sense. It's the most logical thing. So Locke, Johannes, and the dog all go tumbling after. No,
and
Locke, Throck, and the dog.
And
They
we
all take
gracefully fall and take no damage.
Oh, you have Featherfall?
Yes.
Did you roll a concentration?
I do not need to.
Remind me why.
Well, I don't think I need to. It's a very easy check that, unless I roll a 1, I'll roll it right now. Here, let's see. Is it a 1? Oh, God, it's fine. I rolled a 2. All right. Let me just double check the concentration.
Are you holding on to Locke?
No.
How are you going to slow his fall?
They just need to be within range.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
We'll say you successfully Featherfall. So you see below you Brady walling around in very deep, disgusting, basically a lake of filth. The twisted stairs end in a wide circular chamber of thick yellow sludge, a lake of disease and decay over 50 feet across. An island of filth, broken weapons, dead bodies, and worse floats in the center of this chamber, the walls of which loom nearly 100 feet above and appear almost half melted, and appear to be walls of some grand cathedral.
Does this go somewhere, or is it just a pit we just went in?
There's a tunnel. It extends down into, it goes forward.
Ah. Do we have to swim it, or can we just walk along it?
You would have to rough it through the... Brady's like, oh my God. Oh my God. You see him. He's just horrified. Hold on, I got to read a lot of flavor text that is not really, I think, important for us, but is significant. Oh, wow. I did not know any of that. The fluid in this lake is thick and slimy. Consistency of half-clotted blood or fresh, not quite set pudding. It's about 20 feet deep.
It reminds me more so of Tasty Wheat. Do you remember Tasty Wheat?
Yeah,
everybody roll a fortitude.
Gee, I wonder why.
Motherfucker. Why is Brady suddenly sucking at everything?
Everybody?
Yep. Everybody who's around the lake of filth. Brady is nauseated.
So Johannes didn't fall, though, right?
Anybody who's near it. Just if you're in the general vicinity of this stuff.
He didn't fall, though, right?
No, I don't think Johannes didn't fall. I don't think Carrick fell. Everybody else
over
fell.
20. Over 20 is good, I assume.
Yeah.
All right, my guys are good.
I rolled a 3.
That's amazing.
Throck got 13.
That's not great. We'll say he's fine.
Arethil got 26.
Oh, that's fine.
Nice.
We'll say everybody's fine except for Brady.
Mr. 3.
Yeah, that's right. I rolled a 3. I fell and then I rolled a 3. Brady goes, don't get near this stuff. It's awful. It's awful.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have swallowed it, should you? Bad decision.
So Brady obviously extracts himself from the liquid.
Yeah.
Is there any way for us to travel without huffing through this crap?
Yeah. Wait, yeah. Well, kind of. Don't we have like potions and scrolls of levitate and crap?
We do. Yeah.
So yes, there is.
So for ease of travel, we all levitate through this and get to the other side.
I like it.
How long does levitate last? Oh, there is really no way to get. So let me show you the room. We can't leap across it. It's a very tiny picture. I apologize. I have to like blow it up. So Brady fell down the stairs and then into the muck, right? There is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So we can see stairs leading through, but it's 60 feet. So it would take us at least... Oh, no, we can almost run through and around. No, if we do run, right? You can run through it.
The only problem is you can't run through things that are thick like sludge.
You can if you're levitating.
Oh, yeah. That's true, yeah. Yeah. So that's that. Let's look back here.
I feel like Doc Holliday.
I saw that. I've seen you playing with your face the whole time. You can be my Huckleberry.
Awesome.
I've heard that is not actually the quote.
No. None of that movie is really accurate.
No. I've heard that he doesn't actually say Huckleberry.
What do you mean?
The term that he uses is not Huckleberry. The term he uses
is something different?
Hucklebearer, which is a term for someone who carries a casket.
Maybe it's a play on words. Huckleberry and Hucklebearer sounded...
In the South, in the mid to late 1800s, a hucklebearer was the equivalent of a pallbearer. A handle on a casket was called a huckle. Yep. The more you know.
Yeah, and it says it could have been I'm your Huckleberry. Because in the Old West, being a Huckleberry meant you were game, up for anything.
So it could go either way.
There is a debate about what was said.
It definitely makes more sense to say that I'm your hucklebearer. Is anyone willing to take me on a fight and someone says I'm your pallbearer? That makes a lot more sense, doesn't it?
Oh, no. I wouldn't say it makes more sense. Someone can say, yeah, I'm game. I would say they're equally plausible. I wouldn't say one's more or less than the other.
Oh, it always sounded like Huckleberry to me. He was so good. He's so sick, by the way. It's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, throat cancer, right?
I don't know the specifics. Anyway, we should probably get back to the thing at hand. So, we do have a wand of levitate. We can use it on each of us, including the dog. We can levitate over the object of our woes.
How long does levitate last for each charge?
Definitely long enough. One minute per level. I don't know if that's me as the spellcaster or the level of the wand.
When you create a wand, you have to do it as a caster level. So Carrick's idea is to just cast it on him, and he can ferry people like back and forth because it only takes him like a round to run it, and then it saves on charges. Especially considering half the party is small.
Yeah. You can only carry to about 5 or 6. It's 100 pounds per level. Just as a heads up.
I'm your huckleberry.
Get in the bag.
Ooh. Ooh, I don't know.
No, do not get in the bag. A levitating creature that attacks with a melee or ranged weapon finds itself increasingly unstable and gets -1, then -2, and so on.
I'm your huckleberry.
Oh, it does sound like bearer.
It is very much so Huckleberry.
That sounded a lot like Huckleberry.
Somebody just walked over your grave. Why's not with you, Holiday? I'll beg to differ, sir. We started the game we never got to finish. Play for blood, remember?
That's it. You can cancel it, but
I was just fooling about. I wasn't.
It definitely sounded like Huckleberry, and I've never heard it.
It's a huge debate.
But that's the second time he says it.
Anyway,
What's
sorry.
the first time?
The first time he says it, it's in the middle of the town, and it's with Jack Burton. Me is there. What's his name?
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. Yeah. Kurt Russell's there. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name. The only thing that stuck out in my mind was the Hateful Eight and.
So who goes first? Who goes Carrick?
Always Carrick. Carrick and Locke. Always.
Oh, you want Carrick and Locke to go first?
That's always how it goes.
I just need Carrick and Locke to tell me what they're doing.
We're getting across this sucker.
So you pick Locke up?
Yeah.
You just float. Oh, how do you float over the map that I showed you?
Like this.
No. Describe it visually.
I don't often get to make that sound, so that was exciting.
Yeah.
Do you mean like specifically where's he going?
Yeah. Do you just go straight across? Do you go on the north side? Do you go on the south
He's
side?
going to avoid that
zigzag?
big evil pile in the middle. But yeah.
Right. Sitting atop the central island is another object fashioned from fragments of a departed spirit. It is it is an etched black disc of iron and dangles from an upthrust broken spear via a chain.
Oh, it's another evil chain thing?
Brady goes, "Don't touch that, it's very magical."
I wasn't planning on it. But what's it doing? It's just sitting there, or?
It's just dangling there, yeah.
And it's read that flavor text again. There's a little lot going on there.
Sitting atop the center island is another object fashioned from, you don't know that stuff. The symbol is etched on a black disc of iron and dangles from an upthrust broken spear via its chain.
All right. Yeah, he doesn't touch that.
As you guys float across, you see that, right?
Yes.
Suddenly, the water begins to boil around you, and a giant wave thrusts up, blocking Carrick and Locke from the party.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks to be the
It's a Golgotha!
the water of filth itself leans in to attack you. Good news, everybody. The water itself is going to be a bitch.
Yeah, so Carrick shouts, never mind, everyone has to run across themselves. I'm not coming back. You'll have to do that yourself. Now I'm upset.
So now you got to roll initiative, buddy.
Just those two?
No, everybody's in combat. You guys are just far away.
I thought you said that the
Carrick
water
has
rose
a
up
7.
and so that we could not there was something separating us.
Yeah, it's blocking you and Carrick. Yeah, like a wall of water. Yep.
Carrick has a 17, Locke rolled a 14.
Johannes got a 19. Throck got 11.
Woohoo!
Throck does not roll well. Almost universally.
Doing great. So Brady and Johannes did pretty good.
Oh man. I'm looking at a meme and I suddenly have a massive craving for it rhymes with Blummerset Bly School's chicken patty sandwiches.
Mm.
Yeah, you can keep those.
Oh, they were so good.
Nope.
I ate them every single day for literally 4 years of school.
That's
You
just
can-
horrifying.
You can keep it.
Horrifying.
Every single day. Drowned in ketchup. Like, literally drowned.
That's funny. Oh, a 4. That's surprising.
You're surprising.
So Brady will defer. Johannes, your turn. A giant wall of slime and guts and filth blocks your way to Carrick and Locke.
Dang. Is the wall of filth an enemy, or is it just an obstruction?
It is something that it seems like it is large and menacing, but it is just blocking your way at the moment.
Johannes just yells, "Do I shoot it?"
Yep.
like Carrick would say anything but shoot her.
Alright, so which one of us is up first, though?
It's just Johannes.
Oh, I thought you said first up is blah 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 and Johannes. Oh yeah, never mind. It'd be Erithil and Johannes. Alright. So
Mm-hmm.
does a 15 hit the massive wall?
I don't actually know. I have to open the goddamn thing and it closed on me.
John's about to lose some arrows.
When does like Adobe crash? Like, how is Adobe crashing?
Pretty frequently.
Okay, all right. Oh, shit. That's interesting. Just keep reading. Give me a sec. Yeah. Let me just add that real quick. Oh, God, he is slow as shit.
Of course, he's a Golgotha.
What does he
This
do?
coffee tastes like shit. It is shit, Austin. Okay, good. As long as it's not just me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. There. Plus 24. 7. Okay. Right, let's see here. Yep. Holy mother of mercy. Ooh, this is cool. In like a bad way. Maybe you guys will kill it quick. That won't be a problem. All right, what was the specific question? Any specific question?
Does a 16 hit?
No, which is surprising. It's huge.
Okay.
I don't know how you could miss
Let me roll
a giant
again.
wall.
Does an 11 hit then? Ooh. Let me roll again.
No.
How about 21?
Yeah, that's better.
I deal 5 physical and 7 physical and 3 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no 3 fire damage. I just realized it's been. I forgot that we spoke with the imp in between. That spell is worn off by now. So
How long does the spell last?
5 minutes.
I don't know. A lot of that time was above table. And then all we really did was fall down the stairs. Now we're here.
It's Carrick's turn.
All right, well, he's going to have to run across the lake and deposit his cargo.
It's up to you. You could drop lock onto the little island thing. I mean, you could do a lot of things.
You could throw lock at the tidal wave.
Yeah, he doesn't trust the island, so he's going to get across.
Mm-hmm.
And then drop lock.
Yeah.
I like my idea better.
I do too. It's going to be Locke's turn next.
So. What do they call it when they throw Wolverine? Powerball special or something like that?
Powerball special. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, of course, my question is, John, in the description of this thing, does it state specifically that this thing cannot be targeted with an attack, specifically a precision attack, sneak attack?
Yes. Same as the other.
Yeah, because my assumption is that it is treated the same as an ooze.
You cannot sneak attack this thing. Correct.
It's a gazebo.
Sweet. Yeah, these things, Locke is horrible at killing.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, doing the alchemy things is probably more effective than physical attacks for when this stuff happens.
Well, he rolled an 18 throwing a vial of acid at the thing. So the initial impact of the acid does 5 damage, and I assume this thing is massive. For every 5-foot area around that impact site, it takes 1 additional acid damage.
So if his DR is 5, does that include acid damage?
I don't know. Maybe. It's a splash weapon. I don't know how splash weapons interact with DR. I honestly have no idea. What you eating now? Nice.
They're from you. I got them from you.
Mm-hmm.
So, DR is typically a
Physical only, right?
no. It's written with a DR blank slash, and then after the slash, it lists the exceptions to that DR. So unless it says DR5/acid, it applies.
Spell-like abilities, and energy attacks ignore damage. Is acid an energy attack?
No, it's an elemental attack.
I don't know. The only reason I say that is that the dragons, some of them spit acid, and that is considered fire, cold, electricity, acid.
If a dash follows the slash, then the damage reduction is effective against any attack that does not ignore damage reduction. Damage reduction does not negate touch attacks, energy damage, or energy drains. I'll assume that the acid was not enough to penetrate his damage reduction unless acid naturally doesn't allow for. Well, what's the name of it?
Acid.
No, the exact thing that we're using, is it an acid vial or?
No, it's literally just acid.
By the way, one of the elements is sonic. So the elements are acid, cold, electricity, fire, and sonic.
Mm-hmm. I guess it would still get. I'm gonna say that it doesn't penetrate his damage reduction. Does that make sense, or does that seem foolhardy?
Your call.
Because it's one of those DR5 dashes, like it's DR5 for everything. All right, next person is Throck.
Those poisons that applied before, I assume that they're still in effect?
No, they've run their course. You're saying the ones that are the ones that were affecting you?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I mean, yeah, you took damage. The damage you took is until you get it healed. Yeah.
What I mean is the strength drain.
Yeah, Brady would have to cure you to make it go away.
Okay. In that case,
either a cure 1 or a 2 can counter the ability drains. So I don't have to use lesser restoration, but I would have to burn some cures. Which you can ask Brady to do, just so you know.
Hey, give me 2 seconds. All right. So, Throck is going to charge.
Charge the water thing?
And he's actually going to teleport through the water and end up on Locke and Carrick's side of the fight.
The bladed dash.
Using his bladed dash, that is correct.
Makes sense, yeah.
So, let me just do the math real quick. Okay. Cool. He gets +9 to this attack. And he only rolled a 3, so he misses, but he ends up on the other side. That is unfortunate. So that's his turn. He is now on that side.
Got it. Gotta look something up.
Nom nom. I think Justin is sleeping.
No, he's not sleeping. He is tired, though.
So the elemental wields on you, Carrick, and suddenly a giant vortex of caustic liquid swarms you all around.
So what, it spit at me?
No, basically you get drenched with water, and then that water turns into a vortex. It's 5 feet wide, and its height and width is certainly wide enough. It's like 10 by 10 at least, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You're levitating still, correct?
Oh, yeah.
So you got to roll a reflex save.
Well, that is a very good time to roll a 19.
Yes, that is actually a very good time.
Alrighty.
The DC is 10 plus 4 plus its strength modifier, which is... which is plus 5. So it's 19. So you just beat it. Yes? No?
No, he rolled a natural 19. That's not even all his bonuses. So yeah, he got
That's
it.
great. Yeah. The DC is a 19, though. It's just crazy.
Mm.
So what the hell happens to you? You're just surrounded by water, I guess?
Yeah.
Or you take damage as if you were slammed by the creature's slam attack. So you successfully didn't. Creatures trapped in the whirlwind cannot move except to go where the whirlwind carries them or to escape the whirlwind. But you have levitate on right now, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Trapped creatures can otherwise act normally, but must succeed on concentration checks to cast spells. That doesn't matter for you. Creatures caught in the whirlwind take a -4 penalty in dexterity and -2 on attack rolls.
-2 on attack rolls. Okay.
That probably still makes sense because you're still in the vortex.
Is he, though? I thought he dodged it.
No, he's in there, but he didn't take any damage for it, which is insane. I don't know even how that worked, but it worked out that way.
Well,
That happened. That's not how I anticipated that to end, but that ended pretty well for everybody involved. Brady goes, Carrick, are you okay?
Wait,
I don't know.
that ended it? What?
Yeah, I mean, the thing advanced on Carrick, turned into a vortex, tried to suck him, and that didn't work for it. That's it. Yeah.
And then that's it? That's the end?
I mean, it can't really it can't do a vortex and attack in the same round. Right?
Oh, you mean... Okay. I
That's
thought
the
you
end of its action.
I thought you meant that it was the end of combat, that it tried to attack him, failed, and then like dissipated.
Yeah, for Brady thinks that he needs to do something. Brady doesn't really know what to do in this scenario.
Yeah, it's a weird scenario.
The only thing that makes sense is for him to position himself in the best way he can and do prayer on everybody. What do you think? Or he could protect himself from water. No, there's no water. It's either acid, cold, electric, fire, or sonic.
Protection from gross.
Yeah, doesn't make sense. Oh, you have to roll me a fortitude save.
Who?
Oh.
Carrick.
Is it a spell-like ability, or a poison?
It's not. Nope.
27. 17 plus 10.
Cool. It's very icky water. So everybody is prayed. Brady's now going to go after Throck. And Johannes' turn.
All right, he's going to try and shoot at it again.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That does indeed hit.
Yep.
What does prayer do for bonuses?
+1.
Okay.
Wow. So, 12 physical, 6 fire damage. That's 1. Second one also hits for less. It deals 8 physical, 1 fire, so 9. Okay. Second attack. Ooh. 27 to hit, so that hits.
It's crazy.
For 4 physical, 3 fire.
Mm.
I rolled 2 1s there for my 2d6. And now the one that's most likely going to miss, my final attack. 15. 15 does not hit.
Nope.
So, do I want Aerithil to bite the filth thing? Because I'm going to say no.
It's up to you. I can't tell you either way.
I'm going to tell Aerithil to hang back.
Okay.
Because all he can do is bite, and I don't think he wants this stuff in his mouth.
Not the best. I won't disagree. So Carrick's turn. You're in a vortex, my friend.
All right, let's see how this goes.
I'm trapped in this closet. My name is Carrick.
Alrighty.
You can literally, I think, levitate yourself through the water or up and around the water, depending upon how you want.
Well, the thing's right in front of him, and it's an evil thing, so he wants to, if it's sitting right in front of him, he's going to bash the crap out of it.
It's a vortex that's swirling around you right now.
Well, that means that
So
anywhere he swings, he's going to be hitting it.
Yeah. But you're still in the vortex.
Yeah.
If that's cool with you, that's cool. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. Yep. He's just going to try to beat the crap out of it. All right, so 23 to hit, and that includes the -1.
Mm-hmm.
For 26, 4 of which is fire. Does a 20 hit?
Could, yep.
Okay. So this one's not as good. For 19, 2 of which is fire. And shield bash for 8 damage. No fire.
That brings luck up next.
The shield bash does reduce its AC by 2 for 1d4 rounds.
Sweet.
Of course, I can't read it if I keep dropping the thing. 2. Okay.
Now it's Locke's turn. Yes.
Honor.
What's he doing?
I mean, he's shooting at the thing. Ooh, he might critical. No, he can't critical on this, right?
I don't believe you can critical on elemental. No. Critical's not precision based though.
Oh wait, no, I'm not going to do that. He can't. He literally can't get through the DR without sneak attack, and you can't sneak attack this thing. He literally can't do anything. Not a single thing against it. Yeah, he's just going to wait. His alchemy doesn't penetrate its DR. His normal attacks are all D4s. They don't penetrate it. He literally can't do anything.
Let's assume that he doesn't know that and he still shoots it anyway.
Sure.
That would bring up Throck's turn.
Indeed. What the crap could Throck do? I don't want to just, like, burn through all his spells. Just dashing back
Why not?
and forth.
I think that's a great idea.
Wow. Wow, indeed. Anyway, I'll have to remember that for later. Yeah, he's just gonna give her the schmack. But oh boy, is my effectiveness currently reduced.
That's everybody.
No, it's him more so than many people.
Why?
Because his strength is reduced, yeah. Yeah, he misses.
Even with the AC reduced?
Yes. Most definitely. Even if it were flanking, and I had prayer, and I rolled another d20 probably, I'd still miss. Let's see. No, if I rolled it again, it would have been a 19. Figures.
Not subject to critical hits or flanking.
Alright, so that wouldn't apply anyway.
Paralysis, poison, sleep effects, and stun. None of that works on it. Brady's just like, I don't know what to do, Carrick.
Brady doesn't have, like, Searing Ray or something?
Not memorized.
Hey.
I'm a wee little cleric. I have to memorize my little spells ahead of time. Mocks Throck.
It can try and compulse it not to attack.
See, that's something.
It has to have a mind for that. Does this thing have a brain? Like, not a brain, but like, is this thing sentient?
Oh, it says mind affecting, and I think it's immune to mind affecting. It has to have an intelligence, right? It has an intelligence of 6. I think I can try and forbid it to attack you, Carrick.
Do it.
That's going to end as soon as anybody attacks it.
Nope. It can do stuff. It just can't attack Carrick.
Oh, okay. It's going to attack me.
Give it a shot.
No, keep
I
it on
think I can
Carrick.
do that.
I hope
It'll avoid to the best of its ability. You may demand the target not to take action that falls in one of the categories. Attack. The target cannot take any action that involves a contact. It uses the spell or spell-like ability to hurt a foe. That is what I will do. That's the only thing that makes sense. The DC is not very high. Let's see what its fortitude is. I'm sure it has ridiculous fortitude.
What are you eating?
I made banana bread.
Roll its fort for me, Jay.
Eight.
Oh, man. We'll say it successfully fails the fortitude, and Brady's able to command it not to attack.
It successfully fails.
Success
Well, we
for us,
succeeded.
Fred. Now
We succeeded in getting it to fail, I guess would be the right way to do it. And we'll go from there. So that is Brady's turn. The elemental slinks back from vortex form back into the lake, and it kind of dissolves in the funk around it, which you all do not trust that it is not going to attack me. Johannes' turn.
So what do we do? Do we just run past it at this point?
Y'all better get over here.
So Johannes will ask, Brady, what did you do?
I made it not attack everybody, but we only have about 5 seconds.
Can we get through in that amount of time?
You can get to the other side. Yeah, you can.
All right, so Johannes is going to run to the other side with Erithil.
Yeah, Carrick's turn.
Erithil gets there first. Because he's
So we don't know
friggin'
where it
fast.
is once it just goes back into the.
If you wanted to attack it, it would be partially concealed by the other slop that's around it. It's large, but it's like you're striking at a bunch of water, right?
Right.
And you'd have to be within reach, so you don't really know where you're striking at, right?
Right.
The room is big. I mean,
I don't feel like pulling a Caligula at the moment.
so like it slunk back down to like the middle of the room. You don't know if it's like still in the middle of the room, if it moved to one way or the other. Think of the abyss, right?
Yeah. All right. So I guess he's just gonna back up. I don't know. I mean, like, what can you actually do? You know?
Ready and attack if it comes at you.
I mean, but he knows it won't because of Brady's spell. But
I mean, would you turn your back on? Like, what else would you do? I think the only thing Carrick would do is ready an attack if it flashes up again, right?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose. And just wait, see what happens.
Yeah. What about Luck?
Locke can't do a damn thing. He's just going to go up the stairs. I mean, he literally can't do anything.
Right.
He's like, I'll see you guys after the commercial break.
And then it's Throck, who's on the side with Luck and Carrick.
Maybe he wasn't listening.
Were you talking to me?
Throck.
Oh, I thought you said Locke. Sorry, I heard Locke.
Luck does nothing. He runs away. So what does Throck do?
Throck would also run to the other side.
You're already there.
You're already there. You
I'm kind of
magically ported.
Yeah, but I was fighting the guy.
Yeah.
Now we have no idea where it is because it leaked back down. So Carrick just backed up and put a shield up and said,
Yeah,
well,
so,
let's see what happens.
So Throck would have to get behind Carrick.
Yep.
So that's what he does.
Brady's just going to run to behind Carrick as well.
All right.
Then, surprisingly, the thing does rear its up again. It turns into a vortex and attempts to attack Carrick. Yay!
At that point, don't I get my actions because I had a ready to action?
Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah. Because it's only for one round, so you stopped him from attacking me. I stopped him from attacking last round. I did not stop him from attacking for multiple rounds. So.
Rolled 17 base, so that's definitely a hit. For 23, 20 physical, 3 fire.
And Carrick successfully defeats the Greater Water Elemental.
Oh, cool. That's perfect timing right before it whooped me.
We'll assume that the vortex does not hit you. Wouldn't that be scary as hell, like this slimy, icky vortex of filth flies at you in like a menacing way?
Yes. Let's go with yes. Terrifying.
I don't think that would be fun at all. So now it leads us through a corridor. As you can see, to a door. The door opens to what appears to be a very similar entryway compared to...
There is another muck-filled pool.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. That would be so good. Now, remember the spirally rooms of confusion? You are in one of those. You're back in one of those, my friends. So Brady goes, what do we do now?
I don't know.
The imp said just keep going.
Yeah.
So you roll a d4 again. No. Yeah, d4.
Okay. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. The D4 is a 3.
Roll again.
The D4 is now a 4.
So there are two entrance. There is an entrance and then two closed doors in front of you. One on the left, one on the right. Brady goes, I think we have to leave and come back.
Yep. At 8.
So you do that, you come back in. Again, you see two doors.
Did they change?
You have to roll.
A 1 and a 2.
A 1, then you just roll once.
Oh, you always had me roll twice. 1.
Yeah, 1. So you enter through the entry from the muck place, and the door directly across the chasm is open. The one to your right is closed.
Interesting.
So Brady goes, I guess we continue on. And you roll another
Tally
d4.
This one is a 1.
Roll again.
This one is a 2.
So there is a door to your left that is open. There is a door to your right that is open, and then there is a door across that is closed, and there is another door that is closed directly to your right. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. And what number was it again? You said 2? 3 of them are open.
It's a 2.
Left and right. So you can go back the way you came, the left or right.
I don't know, man. I can't visualize it.
I'm going to give you options. Pick one, because there's no you are as you don't. There's no options. All the rooms look the same. They're just some doors are open, some doors are closed. There's no difference in visualization between the rooms.
Okay. Kyle, pick the directions. I'll just roll them.
We're going to the left.
Left. All right, roll.
3.
There is a room to the south on the left that is open, a room to the north on the right that is closed.
Guess you're taking another left.
Yeah. Roll again.
2.
There is one door in this room, and it is directly to the left, and it is open.
We're going to the left.
You can roll again.
3.
There is a doorway to the south that is open.
And that's it?
Doorway to the north that is closed. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going south.
Yeah. It leads you back to the muck room.
That's what I thought. Because we took 3 lefts.
Yeah. So you have to go back the way we came.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So roll again.
1.
It's a door on the left closed. The door across is open.
We're going to go that way.
Mm-hmm. This is you notice that this is the 5-pointed room. The only real difference between the rooms you notice is the number of exits and entranceway. This one appears to be the most complex of any of the tower rooms that you've been in that look like this. Again, you see 5 specific doors, and you have to roll for me to tell you how many of them are open.
3.
So there is 4 of them are open. There is 1 you entered from. There is 1, 2, 3, all in a row that go towards the right. And there's a single one on the left that remains closed. So you can go to one that's directly to the right, one that's to the far right, and
That's the
one
one
that's
I want to go to.
Which one?
The one immediately to the right.
Okay, you can go through there. Roll again.
4.
There is one singular door that's in there, other than your entryway, that is closed.
We're going back the way we came.
So you're in the 5-pointed room again. You have to roll again.
4.
There is one single room that is open across from where you're at.
We're going that way.
Yeah. And roll again.
4.
There is a single one across the way from where you were at. There's another one to the... actually, there's 2 of them to the left that are closed.
Now we're going to the one that's open.
So you go, one that's open, it brings you to a tunnel that leads you back to the fear rooms.
Johanna
So as you
says,
press the corner-
I give up. Throck, lead the way.
Brady goes, it says we have to keep trying, guys.
So Throck goes, this way. And just takes off running. And
It sounds like Throck.
it's up to everybody to keep up.
Yeah. So you got to go through the first door. You got to roll.
3.
There's one option. You go through that 3.
Yep.
What do you get?
4.
This is the very complicated one. You notice it has the 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that every time you go through one of these, it seems to lead you to a wrong direction. So instinctively, you think we should go back the way we came. Well, I'll call it the 5-point room.
So the 5-point room sucks.
It's just complicated because it's got 5 points to it. You know, that's the only one that you notice is special. It seems to connect around quite a bit. So going back the way you came, roll again.
2.
This one leads you through to a area, and there appears to have been combat there.
Hey, this is new.
You remember that you had previously been attacked by that person in these rooms, right?
Oh.
So you see some scraping. You see some.
The demon
some
lady?
Yeah.
Or no,
Yeah.
tiefling lady.
The tiefling lady. So you believe this might have been the room you had combat with her. You have to roll again for me to tell you more.
3.
So there is a exit to the right that is open and an exit to the left that is closed.
I guess we're going through the open door.
Yeah. So roll again.
4.
There is one directly across that is open, and one directly to your right that is closed.
We're going through the open door.
You go through the open door, you got to roll again.
2.
There is a single one. So you have one straight across and then one on either side. The one straight across is open.
So there's only one option that's open.
Yeah.
We're going through there.
So instead of a spirally staircase type thing, you notice this looks like a corridor. And it's not a corridor that looks familiar to you.
Throck continues in that
we're at a
direction.
staircase now?
So this strangely shaped chamber is empty of furniture. A large circular side chamber nearby contains what appears to be a weirdly flickering spiral staircase. Pardon me.
Bless you.
Spiral staircase leading up into a shadowy shaft above.
You all right over there?
Yeah, that's a big space.
Shadow tunnel it is.
Throck gestures up there and says, "It wasn't so hard, now was it?"
We have no idea if this is actually where we're supposed to go, but yeah.
So Throck says, Throck, very smart. Throck figured it out.
So in this one, there is a spiral staircase, right?
Yeah.
And then there is a path that leads south.
Oh, those are two separate things?
It's a very strangely shaped room.
So I would want to check out the room first.
There's nothing distinguishing about this room. It is pretty much empty.
Well, what is the
Yeah,
pretty
we
much left?
definitely want to check out the staircase before we go back anywhere.
The staircase itself seems half real, consisting of partially complete shadow stuff, and rises to what you feel like to be a dead end.
Yeah.
No, we just got to keep going, the demon said.
These stairs are way different than anything you've encountered to date. If you put a foot on them, which nobody has, you would notice that they feel strangely pliant and soggy. Almost
Like
as
you
if
can-
they were threatened to melt away.
Fantastic.
Throck
Brady
says,
goes, "Oh,
Throck
what do we do?"
says, Throck fan of wet and gushy. Let's go this way.
All right, so Brady says, I don't think we should go up that way, Throck. It seems not good.
He turns on detecting evil. What does he sense?
It's just shadow stuff. It's hard to say.
Throck turns to Brady and says, Throck sense no evil. Silly cleric can't even tell his evil is in this direction.
Yeah, but it's definitely magical, Throck.
He nods and continues going that direction.
So he leads up. Does anybody follow him or no?
I'm gonna watch him.
See, he kind of like makes exaggerated steps as he goes because the steps are odd,
Mm-hmm.
and then leads up, and then it just kind of like his head hits the top of a 30-foot shaft.
I'm gonna, as Throck, feel around what my head hit.
It's as if like there's some invisible shadow force that's keeping you where you're at. Like it feels like a soggy wall.
There's nothing distinguishing about it as I feel around it.
No, it feels like the stuff that you're stepping on, but it's just above your head.
I'm looking for like anything that I could like grab onto or like pretty much I'm feeling for like a doorknob pretty much.
Yeah, no, it feels pretty smooth. Yeah, it's not really giving you a sense of, hey, I could pull this or push that.
So I was walking and I hit my head. Can I crawl up the stairs anymore?
You can try and shove yourself into the corner. Yeah, but it doesn't really do anything. You just feel shoved in a corner. You see Throck like hunched over, squished.
Throck think tunnel end here.
Brady gives you the thumbs up.
Let's roll a strength check. Let's see how strong. Well, he knows he's not as strong as he can be right now, so he knows that he can't give it his best. But he's gonna.
Yeah, he
he's
can
gonna,
push on it.
He's gonna try and force his way through.
Mm-hmm.
He got a whole 10.
Good job. He pushes as hard as he can, and nothing gives.
So Throck, guy carrying the boulder statue type thing, just puts his back up against it and shoves, and then like rotates his body and is underneath it pushing, and then he takes a few steps down so he can actually like extend his torso and like stand up straight, and he looks down at them and then shrugs with his arms up.
Brady goes, that doesn't look to be effective, Throck.
Throck wants to throw Brady off edge.
Probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea to throw the healer off the edge.
Actually, Throck has an idea. So we're walking upstairs. Is there walls on left and right, or is there no wall?
There will be a singular wall, just like a spiral staircase. Yeah,
Okay.
It'll be on your right.
So Throck once again pulls something out of his pocket, maybe a small pebble, lint, whatever, and he drops it over the edge.
It just continues to fall, and it repeats similar to the other rooms in that fashion. Yeah.
I guess we're going south now.
We could.
Johannes is still not sure.
Pondering.
Yeah. He feels like this is definitely the way leading to something. This wouldn't just exist and then lead to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And yet.
It
does.
Good call.
So the floor is very spongy. What happens if Throck jumps up and down a little bit on it?
Yeah, Throck, jump harder.
It seems to give way a bit every time he jumps.
Throck is a little bit nervous, but points that out to the party. Floor is kind of flexy.
Good call. I'm going to read you the name of this room right now because it's funny. It's called B22, the Spiral Staircase to Nowhere.
Yeah.
Which is the stupidest concept I've ever heard of, except Kyle's doing everything perfectly, playing into the people that wrote this specific room.
Yeah.
It's like, why would there be a room that does nothing? It's a fantastic question. It's literally designed, I think, just to waste your time. I don't. It doesn't even make logical sense.
Well, if the floor is giving way, Throck, since he knows that it leads to nothing, would continue to jump on it. Because that's the only actual feedback he's gotten thus far.
That's it. So we all just stare as Throck jumps up and down.
Is it actually giving way?
Nope,
is there any
everybody's
progress?
going down.
Yeah. Am I actually like descending or like?
It feels like it's giving way, but we're just literally watching you jump up and down. It doesn't look like you're going anywhere, but
Okay.
yes, it feels like it's giving way. Yep.
So Throck would point it out. Feels like Throck going to fall.
And Brady goes, "Yes, does that sound like a good idea, Throck?"
Oh man.
Throck ponders that concept.
Does falling sound good? This is a simple question.
Depends on if falling leads to new room.
Yeah? Do you think there's a new room down there?
I don't know. Silly gnome fell before, led to new room.
Did I fall in I fell in like the muck though. That was disgusting.
Throck
Brady
fell
Brady
gracefully.
shudders.
Cleric fell on face.
into shit. Oh shit, we all have to roll a fortitude. Oh my god, I almost forgot. Everybody roll a fortitude.
For what? For the staircase?
Nope.
For the muck.
For the sludge?
Everybody who touched the mud had to roll fortitude. I forgot to do it.
Carrick rolled a lot of fortitudes for the muck.
Yeah, Throck
He's
got
gotta roll one
22. Johannes got 12.
Oh, cool. Carrick rolled a natural 20. Locke rolled a 15. That's without bonuses.
Johannes had to run through the muck on the way out, correct?
He ran through it in the middle of the combat when the thing submerged. So he didn't stay in it. He actually didn't even spend a full round in it.
Yeah. Who else touched it that rolled low?
No, Carrick rolled high.
I don't think anybody else rolled low. Only Johannes.
Johannes is debatable because he kind of rushed through. But yeah, Brady feels very sick from the time he spent in the muck. We'll put it that way. Very, very ill he feels.
What was that?
Ooh. User in chat, hot local mom.
That's me.
Say more. No, that's definitely a bot. That's definitely a bot.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. They follow everybody. Or they don't follow everybody, they just lurk everybody.
26. Let's see what happens to Brady.
Unless one of my IRL friends happens to have the username hot local mom. It's Patrick of all people.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be great. I'd love it.
Foul-smelling, hideous.
Hey, don't talk about Patrick.
I have filth fever.
Yes.
557.
Ooh, that's something you can get at level 1. That's not too bad. The only problem is that you need... I should not be saying this. One of our characters in my other campaign has it right now. It's common, but not the easiest to kick. Dire rats give it to you.
Oh, those dirty.
I can cure myself of it, so that's fine. But I think, well, no, I could just cure. I can literally cure it out of me. So
it's one of those things that requires 2 consecutive saves to get rid of, and each save I think is every 12 hours or 24 hours. I forget which.
Yeah, 1 per day.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah, but it's not going to affect me until 3 days from now. So we'll definitely fix it before then. That's that. All right, so we're in our room. So now we continue south.
Yes.
There's nothing we can do in this stupid
Right.
stairway of wasting our time.
Right.
I do enjoy that I let Throck do 15 minutes of staircase stuff. That actually worked out pretty good. All right, so this leads us down a path to.
Let me just type to chat saying JM is the worst.
Who
is
did
the
that?
worst?
JM.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, definitely said he is the worst.
I'm not the worst. That was great. I didn't even write this. I'm excited that you took advantage of that. So now we're going down a tunnel. One leads straight ahead. There's another tunnel that leads towards the right. We're headed what feels to be south.
Throck tells Brady to lead the way.
Brady goes, I don't feel so good.
All right. So Carrick and Locke say, stay here. We're going to see what goes off to the right.
Good call.
What do we see when we go off to the right?
There's a chamber. It's filled with cluttering junk. There's crates, old weapons, partially assembled suits of armor, statues, poorly preserved monstrous trophies, torture instruments, coils of chains, and more are piled 10 feet high along the walls. Oars in spears and flagpoles in ship masts pressing at angles across the room to support one wall with the other.
All right. So Carrick jogs out, yells for Throck. Throck, I need you to do your magic again. I don't know what's in this room. It's full of crap.
Roger that.
So that's what Carrick says.
Yeah. Let me read a little bit. I think you'd have to roll a sneak.
There is no such roll. And also, Carrick just yelled out to me.
Well, he also said he jogged all the way back before he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't actually go in the room. We saw that it was full of crap, and we're like, crap. We're not going to spend all this time searching. But wait, someone can do that for you.
So what's happening?
We did not enter the room.
No, you just looked in and then you jogged out very quickly.
Yep, and I assume Throck is coming back with us now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good call.
Go for it, Throck.
Alright, he did it. He got an 11 to search.
What is he? He's just searching through the muck?
Yes, from a distance. He doesn't need to actually pilfer through stuff. He can do it without.
What are you looking for treasure, or what are you trying to do?
I'm looking at everything. So anything that's there,
There's a lot of stuff in there.
Exactly. The name of the spell. The name of the spell is Sift.
Oh, you're using the spell. Read it to me.
I kind of have the Cliff Notes version written down, but let me get the Sift.
There's tools. There's objects.
You examine an area at range as if you were searching for fine details with the perception skill. Make a perception skill check with a -5 penalty, modified as normal for conditions. No penalty is applied for distance. Apply the result against the DC for any hidden features, such as secret doors, traps, or hidden treasure. You must be able to see the area that you are attempting to search. And you only find details that can be perceived with sight or touch. Sift detects only object and features, not actual creatures. So stuff.
It doesn't give me a DC on this for whatever reason.
So I examine everything in a 10-foot cube. And if I don't see anything, I'm going to move to a different 10-foot cube.
What did you roll, though? You still have to make a roll?
Yes, I got an 11 on that roll.
An 11 total?
Yes.
Okay. You don't notice most of the things appear worthless and mundane.
All right, so I'm gonna look through.
You can
more
obviously
stuff.
spend more time sifting through it.
Yep. He does so, and he gets another 11. I rolled the same thing over again.
It's going to take him more time.
Yes. He does the same thing. Ooh, I did well. 15.
How long do you spend sifting through visually? How many times do you cast this spell, by the way?
Infinitely. It's a level 0 spell.
Okay, how long do you do this for?
Until I've examined... How big is this room?
It's not very big. It's just there's so much stuff there.
How big?
I don't know, it's not very big. Let me look. It's more the level of crap than the size of the room.
I know, but you're asking me how long I spend? That depends on how big the room is.
Yes. Yes. I'll get there. It is maybe it's either 15 or 20 by 20. So it's either 10, 20. Yeah,
all right,
20 by 20.
So I've rolled 3 times so far. If I roll one more time, I'll have sifted through everything at least once.
Is it really?
Yep.
How does that work?
Because you
Is it
said
per
it's 20
square?
by 20, and I do a 10-foot cube when I cast the spell. The spell area is a 10-foot cube.
10-foot cube. Okay, got it. Yeah.
So 10-foot cube, 10-foot cube, 10-foot cube. I've done 3/4 of the 20 by 20 room. I just have one more remaining, and I roll... Okay. Ooh, I rolled well. I rolled 18.
You so special. So then roll a d6.
I got 4.
Good. 4 is a good number. Remember I told you to like roll a 2 and you did? It was like the worthless piece of crap.
Yes, I do remember.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A heavy repeating crossbow.
Is it magical? Throck picks it
It
up
is
and
heavy.
waves. Throck picks it up and waves it at Brady. Hey, this magic?
Not that I can tell, Throck. So as he's standing there waving the massive repeating crossbow at Brady,
Oh, no.
Suddenly, he feels some sort of presence behind him.
Throck says, "Who's there?"
You see what looks to be a mummy with a missing lower jawbone and tongue surgically removed, with a hideous mouth feature.
I'm gonna
It
detect evil,
slumbers towards you.
or I'm still detecting evil. Is that evil?
It's usually an evil undead.
Yeah, it's an evil ass mummy. Yep.
Throck shoots it with the crossbow.
And it's game on. You were fine until you got the crossbow, Throck. You were fine until the crossbow. Brady mummy.
I didn't think mummies liked crossbows.
It doesn't. It just likes to eat Throcks.
Lock 19, Karok 14.
Oh,
How about
wait,
your
no,
money?
never mind. I thought that was a 1. It's a 7. Oh, are you
What about
saying
Jay?
you saying Johannes?
Johannes, yeah.
Oh, you called Justin J Money, so I was so confused. So I rolled a 7. So Throck had 8.
Mm-hmm.
Johannes has 19.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes. 15
The
plus
last roll
4.
was 19.
Well,
Did Locke roll a 19?
Justin, did Locke roll 19 total?
Yes, I believe you did.
All right, roll off between Johannes and Locke.
11.
I got 17. So Johannes before Locke.
So Brady steps forward and says, "Begone, you evil denizen." His gold glitteriness flies about him.
Throck readies himself and says, "I think he wants to tongue me."
He sure does. Roll a DC save.
A DC save.
For Will
Okay.
Rock.
No. He doesn't do good things. He got 12.
12 total or like?
No, he 12 total.
All right, roll a D4.
Roxy is laughing because you call people J Money. I got 2.
You're paralyzed for 2 rounds.
Great. He's gonna tug me. And he freezes.
I don't know if he's got a. It's a mind-affecting fear effect, if that matters to anybody.
That might.
And it is charisma-based. He, for some reason, doesn't like fire because he's full of mummy wraps. Okay. So Brady's able to channel some energy into the mummy, and then it is Johannes' turn.
Johannes is gonna light him up. We'll see. I'm gonna miss. He's gonna attempt to light him up. All right. So first attack, I got 11. Does 11 hit him?
No, that's a terrible roll.
Yeah. I rolled a 2. So let's see. 2 arrows go whizzing by him. Of course, it's my first attack, the most important one. Justin is falling asleep.
Yes, he is.
Sure is.
I saw his head nod off. Second attack hits, though. I got 16 plus 9 is 25.
Much better.
Yeah. I don't have fire anymore.
Nope.
I dealt 11 damage with that one. And I got one more. That one misses. I only got 12 total. Arithil's going to attack. Arithil can attack now, though.
Sure can.
22. Does that hit?
Roll a will save or whatever.
Uh, 22.
So yes, the attack hits.
Okay, cool. He deals 11 damage.
Jesus Christ, mummies are ridiculous. 11 damage.
Yes, sir.
One sec.
We're losing Justin.
All right, then it's Locke's turn. Locke, what can you do to a mummy? Undead, so I don't know if you can sneak attack it.
You can.
Normally I can.
Yep.
Yeah, normally I can.
And Arithil is in melee with him, so you could flank.
Mm-hmm.
I think he wants to keep at distance because then he gets 2 attacks as opposed to the 1.
Really? Oh yeah, because yeah. Wait, you don't have 2 attacks for Locke yet?
No, his BAB is only 4.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm. That's why he does things that way.
Yeah.
He rolled an 18 to hit, so plus his bonuses, that's definitely good. 4, 10. For 15, second arrow. So 13 plus 9, so 22 to hit. And that's for 12, for 14. Those are his 2 arrows.
Eric's turn.
What?
Eric's turn.
How far is he from the mummy?
More than 30 feet.
So he would have to charge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he could still charge, though.
Mostly because Throck went in there, grabbed the bow, without anybody else around him.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you charge, there's a chance you could hit the things in clutter around you.
Okay. Well, he can move 20 feet, and then he has 15 feet reach. Would that be able to hit the mummy?
That would be 35 feet, so let's assume yes.
Okay. And that's what he'll do instead of charging and knocking everything over and everyone has a bad day.
Things could go south if that happened, yes. It's extremely cluttered.
Okay. So to hit is 25, so that's good. For 20 damage total, only 2 of which is fire.
Wow. What else?
Nope, that's it. Because, yeah, he can only make the one attack.
So he's vulnerable to fire, but you only
Yeah.
did 2 damage.
Yeah. Doesn't vulnerability multiply the damage by 2?
I don't know. Vulnerable to fire. What does that mean? Vulnerability. If a target becomes vulnerable to a single energy, taking 50% more damage than normal.
Oh, 50%.
So you'd just do 3. So that
Instead
would make
of 2.
it 21, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane, but it had 16 hit points, right?
Mm-hmm.
You did 21 damage. It has 5 DR. Did you not do 16 damage to it?
Right,
No, you did.
And because it's undead, as soon as it hits 0, it's done. It doesn't have Constitution.
What were you saying, Kay?
No, I said no. That checks out. The math adds up.
Isn't that crazy, though? That's insane. Right before it turned around and ate Throck because it's sitting there paralyzed.
Yeah.
So I think we took the mummy out in 1 round, which is crazy because Throck couldn't even move. So good job, because that thing, if it decides to start hitting Throck, that would have been bad. So the mummy slinks to the ground. I don't think anybody got hit with mummy rot because we didn't get attacked by it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a special attack, correct?
Usually.
What does it say about mummy rot? It's SU, supernatural. Curse and disease when it's slammed. It did not slam anybody, right?
Right.
It does really bad things.
And figures the guy who can make it so that every attack deals an extra 1d6 fire damage was paralyzed.
Frozen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And the guy who just via intimidation can make anyone in the area burst into flames.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also was the guy who was paralyzed.
Yeah. It's almost like you were the paralyzer.
No, I was the paralyzee. If I say it interestingly, it sounds French. I was the, as they say, paralysé.
All right, so we didn't exactly get to the end of this, so it looks like we're going to need 1 more session because it is super late. I was hoping we would get there, but I don't know. We're really, really beat up, I assume, as a collection.
I'm not too bad.
Not hit point wise, though, strangely.
No,
Yeah.
it's more energy related. Why?
Yeah.
Our stats are really bad. So Brady can convert the rest of his spells to cure us back up to at least not have these types of negative energy or negative stat bonuses. The problem is that he'll have only about a few, he can still do some channels, but it'll be reduced quite a bit. So who has the most?
Carrick has 4 strength
That's a lot.
from the shadows.
Let's see how many cures I have. 1, 2. I only have 2 cures. So I can do
I mean,
2
Locke
cures.
has like 1 constitution, 1 strength, so he's fine.
Yeah.
Throck had 2 strength removed.
Let's do a cure 2 on Carrick to try and whittle that away. Let me look at the shadows. Let's see what cure I need to give it back here.